Oh, and trust me, they reference it in the movies too.
Oh, I have no doubt, because it's a part of his character now.
Yeah.
Like, it's a canon thing of his character now, but it wasn't originally. I'm bringing up the walkthrough.
Okay.
Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm blipping and blooping. There we go. Whee! Okay. Come through there, okay. The layout of this dungeon is weird. Ow. Okay, so okay. How the heck do you read this map? Okay. Oh, okay.
It spins.
Okay, so that allows us to walk down to this area, which we had to bypass. Okay. Nope. There's a chest. Ooh, yeah! Wait. Why did only 6 people come to my unveiling ceremony? I don't know, chest.
F.
Say to you. You mentioned there was a control terminal blocking off access from the orbital network, right?
Yes. Because of it, hacking into the tower's upper level security systems is currently impossible. If we unlock it manually, Chief Roberts should be able to procure us detailed information on those floors.
That information may include Akia's location and what Bell and the others are planning.
If that's the case, then it's imperative that we gain access to said terminal. It's on the 30th floor, right?
Yes, at the top of this central sector, if I'm not mistaken.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get our asses up there.
Right. Look alive, everybody. Orcus Tower, high. Ooh, shiny colors.
Damn, this place is nuts. Just one crazy sight after another.
Is this spiritual energy from all 7 elements?
Yeah, that much is for certain. It seems like it's been purified by going through the 4 geofence sectors, one for each basic element.
The light is being drawn to the upper stratum. Coming into direct contact with it will likely have an adverse effect on our enigmas.
That's going to be an issue. From what I can tell, we have no choice but to pass through that light to reach the top. We're gonna have to move as quickly as we can, in that case. Right? Oh, I was like, how did we go? How do we get up?
Wom, 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 wom.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
You have reached your destination.
敵席注意してください。私の場そこです。任せろ。俺の番。さあ、任せろ。私の番です。任せてくれ。やって。悪いな。先に行かせてもらうよ。
Help, I wandered into the light and now look at me. May I
Please.
please borrow an
EP charge?
EP charge? Yeah. EP charger.
Charger? Question mark?
Yeah. No. I was struggling to figure out how to read that. It was
Meanwhile,
not.
I just
It was not computing in my brain how that was supposed to be. Could not figure that out.
You know what's funny? Like, we're following the SSS right now, but also Estelle and Joshua are yet again in the middle of a national crisis.
Uh-huh. Look at their dad. How do you think everybody knew their dad? Now everybody's gonna know them for the same things. They're just gonna get caught in all the national crises and make themselves S-rank bracers just out of unfortunate circumstances.
I know, but it's just, you know.
Oh, I know. It's hilarious. Is this the right place?
Yes, I believe the control terminal Chief Robert spoke of is just over there. We should waste no time releasing the restrictions on the orbital network.
Phew. Get be done with this crap soon enough.
Agreed. I just hope this leads us to Kia and the president's whereabouts.
Okay, I've confirmed that the upper area has been reconnected to the orbital network. I should be able to provide you all with backup now.
Phew.
Can you also disable the security placed on the main elevator?
Yes, but it's going to take some time. I'll try to get it done. That aside, according to the data, neither President Croy nor Kia are on the first 20 floors. There's no shortage of Defense Force members and Orca's personnel in disarray, though.
That confirms that.
Nothing we didn't already expect. The real question is all the floors from 31st up.
Chief Roberts, can you figure out who's on the upper levels?
Let me see. Oh my! There seems to be quite a lot of people on the 36th floor. Though I have no way of knowing who they are exactly.
The 36th floor is where the waiting rooms for the trade conference's guests were located. Can we assume that the floor is where Croy, Kia, and the others are? Yeah, I'm willing to bet on it.
Upper stratum block status confirmed. We can head directly to the 36th floor via the emergency stairs.
So let's get a move on.
We'll be counting on you to provide us with support, Chief Roberts.
Of course. While you search up areas, I'll get to disabling the security system on the main elevator.
Also, man, are these guys in shape climbing this many stairwells.
I remember when they would complain about going down the street.
Right? And now they're like, Kia's life's on the line. Roar!
But of course.
Like, I struggle climbing the 6 floors of my building by stairs. They've done 15 in this building. Here we are.
Chief Roberts said that there was a lot of people on this floor, but where are they?
Oh, goes
Of
this French
course.
guy. Yeah.
Pierre!
Oh.
Why this voice? Why do you keep coming back to haunt me?
Yes,
He's
good.
the one
almost
guy
as
from the
bad
borough?
as the ticket taker from the borough, whose accent I could never keep straight. This guy I gave a stupid accent to, thinking he wouldn't show back up.
Too bad.
The mistake was
Vice
yours.
Commissioner.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
Oh, hold on, I gotta figure this guy's accent out again.
Oh, oui, baguette. I just offended everyone who is French.
You think that I'm not about to with this?
This is like the 4th episode you're gonna offend everybody with your French accent, and we all love it, so it's okay. I will clip all the French accents if I have to.
Please, no.
Do it. Do it.
I probably already did at least once or twice. I don't remember.
I should be the one asking that. I came here to meet with the Secretary of Defense and voice my objections to last night's declaration of martial law. After which I promptly restrained and brought to this floor. That would explain it.
Huh. Color me surprised. I had you pegged to the total brown noser.
Who would have expected you to actually have the gall to fight the hand that feeds you? Just what are you trying to say? Enough about me. You do realize you are wanted by the defense force, don't you? What in the goddess's name are you doing here? It's a bit of a long story.
Wait, I recognize you. You're a part of the IBC's technology department, correct?
Do we have a David?
Yes. I have David under Ghost's list right now.
Oh, were these
Go,
the
DM.
two? Were these the two?
Unless
stupid...
there are two Davids.
No.
Yeah, it's one of those guys.
This might be one of the two guys that Xander and I gave really stupid voices to that were on the terminals down in the basement.
I think you're correct. Well, no, one of those. No. Okay, so here's a conflict, right? So on the other one, researcher David was Xander.
Okay,
And
so
you were
there's a
Clay.
different David.
But there's another David that I wrote down that I'm not sure. I did not specify researcher, so I couldn't tell you if it's actually
Okay,
the
well
same
this
one or
is
not.
probably this is researcher David, so this would be Xander. And I think he's one of the two guys we gave really stupid voices to.
I even forgot what our even voices were. For
I
that
don't remember
post.
It was
either.
like the same guys as your liberal soldiers, basically. You just made them researchers.
It was really, really country.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stupid
yep, our
country.
two country
That's
guys.
usually our go-tos.
Pretty
Yep.
much.
Yeah, my name's David. I'm one of the researchers there. Or was I? Until Lady Maribel announced that our department was down there being dissolved yesterday. My partner had already left, too. Next thing I know, I was whisked to this floor, dazed and confused.
I would advise that we all confirm how much we know about the situation with one another before proceeding. So that's what's going on? As the situation here has been deteriorating rapidly since the declaration of invalidity. That's a hard word to say in that accent. I can't even say it properly.
Mhm.
Alright, who's Chief Mileto?
I don't know if we have that one.
I don't think we've even had a Chief Mullet. I don't recognize that guy at
It's
all.
on my brain. Nope, we don't have that one.
Alright, D, you don't have a military official or a police official.
Okay.
Mira has her chief. I've got Pierre.
How did things come to this?
I think this
Lily.
was Mira.
Was it?
I could be wrong.
Me?
Yes, it was you.
Okay. You
Customer
have any
service
notes?
voice, go. Customer service.
Oh, got it. It feels like we're in customer service voice. I'm gonna give her the intercom voice. It feels like we're in a horrible dream we can't wake up from.
Still, it's good to hear that Clay's giving Chief Roberts a hand out there.
I did not hear Clay, and I. Yep.
What? I heard him.
What did
I
you
heard-
hear?
I heard it's a good thing to hear the clan.
That's not right.
Nope.
I realized that. That's why I had to do a double take. That I had to
Not
read
even
that,
a little bit.
and I was like, that's not what that said. I was very confused for a second. I was like,
Well,
what
I
clan
mean,
are you
it's
talking
almost-
about?
It's almost as bad as me reading Perry T and seeing pervert instead.
Yeah. I was like,
What did they do to the sound alert bar?
What? You bonk? What? Was it? It wasn't about. I was just confused. I was like, what clan are they talking about? I thought they were talking about like the Hayaway.
Clash of Clans.
They changed the thing to be like with pictures now for the sound alerts, and I was confused. I don't know how I feel about it yet.
It would explain how sophisticated these attempts at hacking the tower have gotten these past couple of days.
I love the fact that like he's a highly intelligent researcher, but yeah, he talks like just a backwoods hick, and it's
We're
great.
breaking all of the norms in this here stream.
Oh, don't make the Vice Commissioner talk more. Stop it.
I have a question, Vice Commissioner. Are any of the President's collaborators present on this floor?
About that, none of them are he. The President, very well the Secretary of Defense, and the Jaegers are stationed elsewhere. I am sorry to say that the girl you've been looking after is nowhere on this floor either. I was afraid you'd say that.
Your accent is like turning into like a couple things. Like
I can't keep that accent. There's a reason not a single.
Dracula out of nowhere here in the middle of your lines.
Listen,
Right.
The most common accent I have in D&D is the Eastern European Transylvanian accent. There's a reason none of my characters in my world have French accents, because I can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I cannot keep it.
If not here, what floor could they be on?
We may have to rely on Chief Roberts to get us that information. He is surveying the upper levels as we speak.
In that case, let's take the opportunity to scope out who else is on this floor. Someone here might have some valuable information for us.
Yeah, that's really the best we can do right now. Can we expect you to keep this area secure for us, Vice Commissioner? Stop talking to him!
Yes, Vice Commissioner. Are you sure?
Are you sure, Vice Commissioner?
Absolutely. Consider it taken care of. Just take care of yourselves too. Got it? Don't do anything too reckless out there. As there are all of your courtier, your efforts are to disappoint, but we are not. Understood? Well, bear that in mind. I can't speak English in a French accent.
I didn't know you actually cared
You
about
just
the
gotta
SSS that much.
really, really think about Monty Python.
Oh, I fought in your general direction.
Are you French? Oh, can't you not tell from my ridiculous accent?
I cannot speak in a French accent. I know a handful of French, and I cannot do it.
Bon appetito.
Bon appetit.
Parlez-vous français?
Oui.
No.
Oh, okay, this is just a. No, I don't. I'm looking for cutscene people.
Are all the IBC staff gathered here? But what about the IBC staff? Where are they?
Did you say Q more Vice Commissioner Frenchman?
No.
That's what I heard. Oh, that's right.
Yep. Excuse me.
Nice.
That was very unintentional.
Shizuka wants to talk with you and her new best friend, the Vice Commissioner.
Shut up. No.
Yeah. Father, why?
Shizuku.
Thank goodness you're okay.
You were brought to Orcus Tower too, Shizuku?
Gotta say, I kind of expected your old man to stow you away from all this, not smack dab in it. But whatever. Glad you're safe and sound, kiddo.
Lloyd, Randy, Elliot, and Tio too. It's really you. I finally get to see what your faces look like.
Wait, see? Shizuku.
Has your vision returned?
I mean, her eyes are open.
She opened her eyes earlier to them. She just couldn't do anything with it. So she tended to keep them closed.
Yeah.
It has, thanks to Kia. She used whatever strange power she has to reconnect the nerves in my eyes. Everything has been coming back. Not just light, colors and shapes too.
Her abilities are unbelievable. So, the power of the Subterranean of Zero can affect biological processes too.
Man, who cares how it happened? This calls for celebration.
Yeah, I'm proud that Kia could help a friend like this. She's got a good heart.
It's true. I don't think I'll ever be able to thank her enough. But,
Shizuku?
What's wrong?
I was trying to smile through it, but I could tell how much she was hurting. She kept saying she had to do this, but it was like she was trying to talk herself into it, not me. I know deep down she doesn't want to be helping Mr. Koi or any of them. All she really wants is to go home with you, Lloyd.
Damn.
Why is Kia doing this? And why is Father? Shizuku.
Thank you, Shizuku, for caring so much about Kia. It must have been difficult being all by yourself up here.
We're here to take Kia back, Shizuku. You know where she is? Arios and the others are right? Do you know where she, Arios, and the others are right now?
No, I'm sorry. Nobody told me anything. I haven't seen Kia since yesterday. But Father did tell me to give you something if I saw you, Lloyd.
Huh? McLean left something?
He knows.
It's a bomb! What?
The same thought.
A package?
Father said you should have what's inside, Lloyd. Please open it.
Sure. No way.
Oh.
I used these.
There's no mistaking it. These are Guy's tonfas. The same ones that disappeared from the crime scene, never to be found. They look like they've been nicked by a blade. Suppose that's proof he really was the one who killed Guy Bannings.
Lloyd.
I'm so sorry, Lloyd. What my father did was unforgivable.
It's okay, Shizuku. There's no reason for you to feel responsible. Besides, I'm not fully convinced that Arios is the one that killed my brother. I think there's still a part of the story he's not telling us.
What?
How do you figure?
Cousin and Tanfa do indicate that the two of them were locked in a fierce battle. Based on number of scratches alone, I'd say my brother put up a decent fight against the Divine Blade of Wind. Don't forget, the cause of Guy's death was a bullet to the back. Is that what you're getting at, Pannings? Exactly.
Then that means...
There's a letter, too. Is it alright if I read it now, Shizuku?
Okay.
Lloyd, allow me this opportunity to return to you what I should have a long time ago. Since I have nothing left to show, whatever conclusions you draw are yours to make. What I will tell you is that the White Ion is using the bell's resonance to control the magic golems in the city. Should you manage to defeat the White Ion, all should fall silent in turn.
You know, I could have read that.
Yeah, but I feel like this is Lloyd reading it out loud to him. To them.
That'll work. It means the same white ion we saw through that portal thing back in Michelin, yeah? The one that gouged Guerrilla Fortress off the map like a scoop of ice cream?
Speaking of ice cream.
Ice cream!
Yes, but it should not be capable of using spatial annihilation anymore.
Regardless, just what is McLean playing at by telling us this?
Whoa now.
Lloyd.
My oh my, if I didn't know better, I think those were made for you. Yeah, it's almost strange how familiar they feel.
They're gigantic.
Yes, they are. They are far larger than a Tonfa should be.
Excessively gigantic.
But everything in this game is obnoxiously large, so... Thank you for holding on to these, Shizuku. SSS will take things from here. We're going to bring Kia back. Arios, too.
Alright. I can tell that things have been weighing on Father for a long time. What happened to Mother? What happened to me? So much has been on his mind that when he realized what he was doing, it was already too late. No.
It's going to be okay. I believe in my heart that Arios isn't past the point of no return.
Trust us. We're going to bring your father back home. On the honor of the SSS, we promise you that.
Not before we give the man a good spanking or two for leaving his only daughter in tears.
Agreed. We will drag him back here on a leash if that's what it takes.
I just imagine small Tio with like pulling Arios with a leash.
I see more so Tiny Tio pulling on his ear and dragging him over into the room.
Oh, that is a hilarious picture.
Okay.
Okay, so question.
Yes.
Who uses guns in this universe that we know?
So please.
In this universe, you have Dudley,
Dudley.
Ellie.
Uh-huh.
Cheetah.
Jaegers.
She's not here.
Okay.
Unless
Yeah,
she becomes the big bad.
The various Jaegers use various ones. Randy, technically, with an S
He
graph.
can.
Okay.
The
Let's see.
chief.
The chief and
uses a gun.
Sergey.
Mm-hmm.
But the police in general use guns. Noel.
Yeah.
I have a theory.
Trying to think of others. Let's see. Was there anybody else in Sky? Oliver. Olivier.
Hmm. It's okay. I have a theory.
Oh, what's the theory? I want to know.
And it's two people. It's one of these two people, I feel. I feel like either Dudley or Sergey is the one that killed,
Oh, that'd be such a jerk move.
guy.
I think.
It's
I mean, they
bullet
were
to the
the
back
only
of the
ones
head.
who were. Yeah, they really were the only ones who were said to be involved back
Right.
then too.
Like, and we're trying to figure out who's been pulling the strings behind all this. What if Chief Sergey has actually
It
been
could be
pulling
Chief
the
Sergey.
strings the whole
It could
time?
be Chief Sergey.
Well, okay, so
Yeah,
And
why
the reason why
so
he's so
tired?
tired is
Yeah.
because he's like trying to manipulate all these groups of people all at the same time.
I'm just tired of it
okay,
all.
so I have two potential, and they may not be issues, but one, Dudley was the lead detective who specifically noted that those Tonfas had not been there, so he and he's been
Well,
trying to
yeah,
find the
but
person responsible.
That's not hard to lie about.
Correct. I'm not saying that's impossible.
Especially if he knew the Divine Blade of Wind possibly was involved with it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if he's also been looking for the Tonfas. He might be just saying he's been looking for them for like investigative
I mean,
purposes.
you're right,
He could
but
have
also
been looking
take
for
Dudley's
them to-
personality. Dudley is very by the books, and has been
So
the
he
entire time.
Claims to be.
Yeah, and the mayor, Mr. Croy, was also Mr. Shiny Teeth and me wants better for the whole entire world, and look where he's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, my other problem is Sergey uses a shotgun.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be a clean shot with Sergey.
It's not gonna be a single bullet to the back. That would be his back would no longer exist.
Yes, but also this is the same universe that we're able to pull a sniper rifle out of a back pocket.
He has a point.
You are right, but even if they claim it's a slug is still gonna leave a massive hole. That would be very obvious.
You're still implementing physics into a video game.
Yeah.
Fair.
I feel like the main culprit is closer than we expect.
I would agree.
Anyways, continue.
It'll be tough for us to retrieve McLean if we can't even locate him. I'm going to have to figure out how... Excuse me. Where the president and his collaborators have run off to. Kia isn't around either. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The fact that Arios left us that message might mean that he isn't.
Oop. I should put it on speaker. Whoop.
Hey, Lord and crew. I finally managed to disable the security on the elevator.
You did?
No, I'm lying.
That's perfect. Now we can...
Hold on now. The thing is, there's hardly anybody left on the other floors. Or at least that's the impression I'm getting from my search.
That's not good.
Oh, come on. Where the hell are Kia and the others? Well, I did pick up one lead. There's someone on the roof of Orcus Tower right this second. And they have that white ion with them.
Will the elevator take us there now?
Yes, I've already released the lock, so just go right ahead and use it. Make sure you're ready for anything before you head out.
Acknowledged.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
It could be that professor from the society, or maybe...
No way to know for sure. We want to find out. We're going to have to go up and see ourselves.
The elevator nearby should bring us straight there. We can also return to the first floor if we need to make any preparations.
Right. I think we're good. Jiminy. Hello.
Thank goodness you're all okay. This is the Merkaba Unit 9 patching in.
Fran!
Oh, sorry, I had a frog in my throat. I presume you have successfully infiltrated the tower. How is the operation progressing? I think I broke Mira.
Nope, I'm fine. Continue. I'm not broken. Continue. See, I'm not laughing.
I'll give it about 5 seconds.
I'm not laughing. See, I'm good.
We're nearly...
Are you good?
I had like as gross as it is, I had like a spit bubble stuck in my throat. I was like, ah.
Yeah, you gotta clear those out, man.
Oh, we're nearly at the top, actually. We'll fill you in on what we know. I see.
What was that? That just that went by
At the
before
SSS?
Abba's voice?
I filled in.
Oh,
crew.
okay.
About
Sorry.
You're good.
I just wanted to make sure.
You're good. Teeth. Ah! Bad teeth.
What's happening?
I don't know.
So I took a drink of my tea, and there was like a little like drop of tea that was still on it when I went to go set it back down, and it fell right on the speaker port of my controller, and I was like, no, bad tea. Don't do that.
Get it together.
I wish I could. Heads up, my ion is on the roof, but of some kind of barrier within a 100 yards radius. Don't expect us to get close enough to provide you with any cover fire. Got it? Alright, understood. Sounds like we're going to have to dismantle that thing on our own.
On a related note, the other 2 ions are already taken care of. One by Father Kevin's Merkaba, and the other by Estelle and her crew. They've been working wonders for us.
Really?
That is awesome. That is welcome news.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad they're out there taking dubs.
More importantly, you guys have had better come back here alive. I can't speak.
Ideals be with you, and whatever you do, please be careful.
We will.
Roger that.
I have a feeling Maribel is the one that's on the roof.
I think it could be.
That
destroyed.
ion's in a lot of pieces.
That ion got an ion.
That Merkaba's in a lot of pieces.
It's fine. Oh god.
Maybe the head-on approach wasn't such a genius idea after all.
You reap what you sow. This is what happens when you fully release your stigma in the real world. If Rufina were here, she'd be dragging you back to Arteria by your ear for being so reckless.
Right. I can't imagine the boss lady's gonna be too pleased with me either. And my paycheck's gonna take a real dive now that I told the Merkaba. Hell. Well, like she doesn't fire me if they can't get it working again. Hey, that happened. I can start all over from the bottom as a squire again. Maybe someday I'll be backing you up and you can boss me around.
You dolt.
I thought she was going to kiss him.
I thought so too.
I'm sitting here
Got real
going,
close.
kiss, kiss.
Thank goodness you're safe. I was so worried. We're still so far from realizing the world my sister dreamed of, and yet you go ahead and... How could you be so reckless? You nearly...
Priest. I know, there's just so much more we need to do. I think the first time you had to chew me out, probably won't be the last either, but that's why I need you here. No matter how tough to go against. Can you stay by my side anyway?
Of course I will. As if I could ever leave a fool like you all by yourself.
No, no.
Kissing gremlins. Back! Back! Back away.
There's half a Potter is that Potter or is that Motter?
Back. Voice change. Potter, please tell me you're okay. I know you're in a lot of pain, but this is nothing Gramps can't fix. You'll be as good as new in no time. No, don't say that! It's not true! It's not true! It's not true!
Ren?
He sustained critical damage to his logic unit. As you know, there's no backup system for Gordius plus archaisms.
Potter? It'll be alright. We'll fix you. We'll...
Same
Oh
day,
wow.
12
Okay.
p.m.
Discord is gonna get freaking fixed.
Yeah, it did not like your ass.
Stupid Discord.
Oh, it goes. Ah.
Yes, I know. I heard that. Get the noise suppression out of here. This is bullshit. Piece of garbage.
Aw. This was doing its best, man.
Stupid Discord.
Yeah. Nothing.
I had it changed like that because for other sources it doesn't like keep my settings from the other thing I use, so I had to have that on for extra help.
Oh. Makes sense.
Well, it's not Maribel.
No, it's Professor
Well,
Novartis. I
of
saw him
course it
briefly
is.
as we walked up.
Yeah.
His model was standing in front of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well. I wasn't expecting an uninvited guest to make it all the way to the top. Oh, no. Why did it look
Oh,
like
shit.
Novartis's model?
That's different. Oh, cool.
I swear when we came up here, it was blonde with a lab coat. It was not him. Unless I really missaw, it looked like a lab coat. Dieter.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's been too long. But I regret to say that I don't recall making lunch plans with you today. Are you certain you have the date and time correct? I'm sure I could pencil you in for another day.
Our apologies for barging in without an appointment. This isn't exactly something we can take a rain check on.
We have much to address. Your baseless declaration of independence, the magic golems you unleashed on the city.
Why don't you save us some time and hand Keto over first? I wouldn't be opposed to that at all.
What?
I think there's been a fundamental misunderstanding. Kia is not being coerced in cooperating with our collective. As you know, Crossbell finds itself in a precarious position.
Beleaguered.
Beleaguered?
Yep.
Beleaguered by threats on every side. That is her reason for working with us. Kia is protecting Crossbell of her own free will.
Is that what you believe?
You said that as if you didn't put her up to it, as if you haven't orchestrated everything. You were behind the Red Constellation's actions. You ordered the raid on Crossbell to stoke the people's desire for independence. And you were the one who had the IPC freeze Imperial and Republican assets, placing our state in even greater danger.
Whatever your justifications are, it doesn't absolve you of what you've done. In the end, you thrust the burden of protecting everyone onto Kia. How could she possibly refuse?
Who would have thought behind your pressed suits and pearly whites was a lying son of a bitch?
You're no president of ours, Dieter. Even so, I have one thing to ask. Is this the justice you spoke of all that time ago?
Yes it is. Politics is a far dirtier game than the pretty words would have you believe. In fact, what I've done pales in comparison to the atrocities of our neighbors.
Are you going to bring up Hamel?
Probably.
I trust you are aware of the tragedy that transpired prior to the Empire's invasion of Libero 12 years ago.
Yep, he's going to bring it up because that's what everybody's got to get hooked on.
Or the democratic revolution of the Republic, a road paved with spilled blood and stolen lives.
What are you getting at?
How can you imply that what you're doing now is in any way justified because of the past?
Justification is not something one is entitled to. It is earned, wrested by one's own power and will. You see, I was never fully invested in the Croy family's mission despite inheriting the position of a patriarch. Truth be told, Belle has dedicated herself to it much more than I have. However, once I saw the light, once I realized my ancestors' quest to create a Septarian was more than mere fantasy, I rejoiced. At that moment, I was filled with gratitude for having been born into the Croy family. But through my lineage, I had in my reach the power to ensure this era of a continental upheaval would bring justice to the land.
Justice?
You can't be serious. You trying to tell us this hasn't been for your ego? For your desire to control everything? How can you possibly stand there and claim this is all for the sake of what you call justice?
Haha, what other reason is there? The IBC has been the largest asset holder on the continent for 10 years. I have no need for wealth. You think I aspire to rule the continent? Please, I'm not a bloodthirsty conqueror from the Dark Ages. It's simple. I can no longer stand the status quo. As the continent is, trapped within the framework of nations, pointless conflict is inevitable. The establishment of a sovereign state was never my true goal. As such, Speaker McDowell's declaration of invalidity means nothing to me. All that matters is that my ideal of justice be realized in every corner of civilization. That my justice be the order that leads this world to peace.
This is ludicrous. You really believe that?
Damn, I knew you were nuts, but I didn't know you'd gone this far off the rails.
Yes, but bringing his delusions of justice into being is no longer an impossibility.
You're right. If anyone can make this madness reality, it would be Kia, the Zetarian of Zero. Such a power goes beyond the conventions of politics, to say nothing of moral integrity.
Dieter Croy? I'll give credit where it's due. The SSS has benefited time and again from your help. I realize now that we've put too much stock into your perverted conceptions of what's just. We're the Special Support Section. At the end of the day, we're members of the Crosswell Police Department. It means we have a duty to uphold the law, a duty to serve our citizens as shining examples of justice. Things aren't always so black and white. I won't deny that we've had our fair share of missteps. Obviously, there's no indisputable answer to how public order and safety should be maintained.
True. One's stance on justice can vary drastically with respect to one's life.
We may make mistakes from time to time, but even so, we will chase after our ideal of justice. You said as much yourself, Mr. Croy.
How's it feel having your own speech turned against you? Hard to believe you're the same guy who made it. The pursuit of righteousness is indeed a noble one. That is to say, when one lacks the power or will to carry it out. Consider the opposite. Having both the might and resolve to exercise justice, yet refusing to do so. What else could you call that but negligence?
You're wrong. Justice has no set definition. It evolves and grows with each and every person. Pursuit of it is something that holds value to everyone, man, woman, or child. What you're trying to do is homogenize it, to force your blanket perception of justice on the rest of the world. How could you possibly construe that as right? Is this really what justice is to you?
I am the one who unshackled the fetters on Crossbell's political system. It's through me that any reforms are possible at all. You would dare spit on the fruits of my labors?
That's a different matter entirely. We have no intention of denying your accomplishments. It's as Lloyd said, you've helped us time and again. But that's all the more reason for us to be here. If anyone is going to bring you to your senses, it should be us. I once respected you. I even regarded you as family. And now I'm going to make you see the error of your ways.
I once respected you. Ouch.
Yeah.
Ellie has lost all respect for him.
Uh-huh.
Very well.
Wow.
Huh?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What the?
Is that magic?
Stay alert. Vast amounts of spiritual energy are emanating from Orcus Tower and gathering around him.
Ha! I won't profess to be as adept as Bell in these matters, but as patriarch of the Koi family, I still know a thing or two. Thus, if I utilize Orcus Tower's spiritual conversion function, I can even do this!
Uh-oh. What?
Did he just teleport inside of it?
Unknown form, initiate. Good. Visual feedback and controls are fully operational. Using the power of the Septarian, I can control this machine at will.
Uncle, what have you...
Is he controlling the ion from a spiritual phase space?
The hell, is that even possible? Behold, this weird stance. This white ion is the embodiment of the justice I will bring to the world. And now, the time has come to put my principles to the test. Pit your justice against mine, and we shall see who prevails in the end.
Okay, I'm not turboing. He just bops up and down back quickly.
The bouncing is hilarious.
Wow.
But watch when I turbo it.
Whee!
Fine.
Interesting.
Have your way.
We'll show you what it truly means to have conviction. Ellie's pissed.
Okay.
了解 行きます
All right. He doesn't do much.
What about Tio's new toy?
Well, she was next on the docket if they hadn't killed him with
Never
it.
mind.
Oh, well, okay, well, you know. Anyways.
It didn't even get to its second phase.
Haha.
It's supposed to hit a second phase at half health. We did it.
That takes care of that.
Second phase activated.
No, wait. Its spiritual energy is rising again.
But how?
Did I forget to mention, the Septarian of Zero provides this machine with an infinite source of power. The only way to stop it would be to annihilate it entirely.
If that's what if that's what it takes. I suppose there's no room in his justice for fair play.
Settle down. I've no intention of taking your lives. That is, if you surrender peacefully and subscribe to my ideology. What in?
Kia cut him off.
Yep.
Ayo.
What's going on?
How dare you attack her family?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The flow of spiritual energy ceased.
He must have forgotten that part.
It's all shutting down.
Ooh.
This can't be happening.
How dare you touch her family?
Think she wouldn't notice?
Whoa.
Did they vanished?
The supply of spiritual energy must have run dry.
Man, about time. I'm beat. Hey, they pulled it off. What is the meaning of this? Why has the energy from the Septarian suddenly halted?
Uh-oh.
A
It
bell,
would
maybe?
appear that playtime is over, I'm afraid.
No,
Nope,
Vargas.
that one's a professor.
Okay.
The angles from society. Have no Vargas of the 13 factories.
What do you say, Professor Novartis? What is the meaning of this? This is another of society's ploys. Did you lay some kind of trap in this machine?
Weren't you told? The only thing you were gifted was assistance. Now that I've acquired all the data I seek, I'll be taking my leave now. Along with the final model. Behind you, as per our contract.
Contract? Are you out of your mind? I bought this machine directly from the society. You've no right to take it back.
I'm afraid not. There has been a slight amendment to the terms and stipulations. It states that once the machine has served its purpose, we are allowed to recover it. You can see the dotted line for yourself. The signature reads Maribel Croy.
What?
It's all true.
That laugh.
It's Belle.
Belle, what have you done? Where even are you right now? Are you not inside Orcus Tower?
Of course not. I haven't been there for quite some time. I am with Kia, as are the rest of us.
What?
That's right. We didn't come across any of them as we searched the floors.
Arios. McLean.
Uncle, surely.
Even Wald.
Donkey.
He really is with them.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing there.
Wow, things are really heating up now.
What is going on here? I don't believe this! All of you are betraying me? My apologies, Mr. President. However, my intentions and loyalties were never with you from the start. My collaboration was always in service to the aims of Maribel, as well as her legal counsel. Legal? No, it can't be.
Who is the lawyer that we know?
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
No fucking way. Wait, didn't I call something about him way in the beginning, D? That something was off about him?
I'd have to go back. I don't remember right away.
Anyways, continue. God fucking damn it, he's come back.
But it is.
Oh, that was not who I was thinking. Anyways.
No.
Wait, that's not who you were thinking? That's exactly who I was thinking.
That was
Only
not who
lawyer I
was
know
thinking. I was thinking the other one, the really nice guy that, and right, we resolved his plot line. Never mind. Continue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Rin's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You're kidding.
Mr. Grimwood? This can't be real.
With a name like Grimwood, I mean... Explain yourself, Mr. Grimwood. How could you scheme like this behind my back? For ages I've come to you for guidance. I trusted you.
Indeed. And so too have you always been a prized pupil to me, Dieter. Your business sense is second to none, and your skills as a politician exceeded my expectations as well. But you have just one fatal flaw, it's that you're an idealist.
Up until now, Father, you've assumed that everything has been going exactly as planned. In actuality, every step we've taken has been according to Mr. Grimwood's vision, not yours. From the manipulation of the cult, to the agenda of the trade conference, to the raid on Crossbell City, to the moment you declared independence. Tell me, Father, just who was it that put those very ideas into your head?
Had you remained on track, I would have been content to stay on the sidelines. But I have deemed that it is no longer in my best interest to continue pulling the strings in the shadows. The Zero Zero project will proceed as planned, with myself at the helm.
Azure Zero?
What is that?
It's the name of the game.
Think about 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Soon the Septarian of Zero will take its final form. The Zur Tree, where the ruler of space-time will rearrange the very principles of causality. Witness its rebirth.
You guys seeing this?
What is this blue light?
To the southeast, near the wetlands.
What the hell?
Are we about to see an Yggdrasil just pop out of nowhere?
It would appear that that might be happening, yeah.
Why is this giving me Naruto vibes?
Mm-hmm.
It's giving me Fate vibes.
It's very, like later Naruto Shippuden-esque, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, the end of Shippuden.
Yep.
The infinite Sukiyami.
Mm-hmm.
I never watched it. Well, would you look at that? Impossible. Magnificent. We are bearing witness to the product of a singularity. An unanticipated miracle that brings even the salt pale to shame. Okay, hold on. Didn't you say the tree is the true form of the Septarian of Zero?
Where's Kia? What have you done to her?
Oh, I can't understand why you feel the need to ask. After all, your dear beloved Kia is right in front of your eyes. For the azure tree is Kia herself.
It bears mentioning, however, that her heart and body have not been lost in the process. You can rest easy in that respect.
More importantly, she has now become the arbitrator of all. There's no need to consider this a grim outcome for her. Grim. Nor any for any of you. If possible, I would like for all of you to remain in your roles as her guardians.
This is all too much.
None of this crap is making any sense. Randy, he's telling you to become a tree hugger.
Right? That's what I said.
Yeah, see, even she agrees.
Yeah, surely.
But who cares either way, as long as it's a good time.
If you plan to inherit, then go ahead. I have no objections for
Interfere.
stopping.
Interfere.
Yes. Yeah. If you plan to interfere, then go ahead. I have no objections stopping you myself. Doing so is already provided for in the contract, after all. I don't give a damn what their plan in here is. If I so much as see your face, I'm finishing you up for good. Got that, Wazzy?
Whoa.
Goodbye, everyone. Do take care. And before I go, thank you for everything you've done for me throughout the years, Father. You may have been a simple, hopelessly romantic fool of a man, but in the end, I never could bring myself to hate you.
Yep, right there. That's my expression too. This ... Bell.
As curious as I am to stay and watch how things unfold, other plans beckon me to faraway lands. I'll just settle for reading all about it in the follow-up reports.
Oh, it stood up.
Wait. I'll be going now. I don't know how much you can hope to accomplish, but at least try to put up a good fight. I'd hate for you to provide me with data that's anything less than noteworthy. I love playing him so snobby. It's great.
I just had to get the last word in.
Is everyone okay?
You guys.
What happened here? More importantly, where did that giant tree come from?
Well,
Where do we even begin?
With arresting Dieter behind you.
it's a good start.
Yeah, it's a very good start.
Suffice it to say, it means things aren't over just yet.
Chief.
Is everyone on the ground alright? Those magical constructs vanished into thin air. We've already secured the tower.
That aside, what in the hell happened up here?
A lot.
That is so accurate.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
The one pulling the strings is Mr. Grimwood? How could he?
It explains a lot. Especially taking into account his connections in foreign affairs, business, the police, the guild. The list goes on. Thinking back on it, he had access to all those resources needed to pull something like this off. I have to find out what his motive is, but we don't have time to suss that out right now.
Right. Ozzy, can you call the Merkaba? I was waiting for you to ask.
You're heading over then, huh?
Yes, I know this might fall outside the scope of our work as officers of the law. But if that's where we're going to find Kia and answers to all our questions, there's no other choice.
My thoughts exactly. Someone has to stop Belle.
It would be pointless to surrender after coming this far.
I've got a little family reunion waiting for me over there.
I have a responsibility to go too.
Hey, I'm the one providing the ride. If the Merkaba goes, so do I. Not to mention, I have an axe to grind with Roald.
I have my own score to settle as well. She and I will end this once and for all. This is something I must do.
I have questions for McLean and Grimwood both, and I intend to give them the 3rd degree myself. They won't be going over there without me.
As there's no point in arguing with any of you.
Does Mr. Grimwood use a gun?
We'll find out, I guess.
I suppose.
Leave the city to us. We'll figure out what to do with the president and everybody else in the tower. Listen up. I want you to go there and settle this the way you think it needs to be done. This is more than just a job for the special support section. You got a duty to do this for yourselves.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Can I just mention I love being a bad guy?
You do it so well.
It's
Voices
such
are excellent.
fun. Thank you. It's fun.
I'm glad I'm not the only bad guy this time. I've played like every other bad guy pretty much.
Yes, a good point.
Hey, I have 2 bad guys up there.
Hey,
you're right, you're
hey,
right.
hey. I had Campanella and Novartis.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I'm just saying, I love being the bad guy. It's so fun.
Also, this is the
I
last
understand it now.
cutscenes. So,
Okay.
the last cutscene is here on the ship.
Gotcha.
Are you for real?
Okay.
That thing's absolutely nuts. Because it'll give us the option to pick where we go and go on with
It's
the story
not.
after this.
It's a
So,
tree. Goes nuts.
Is it true? Did Kia really make that tree appear? Yes, we have no reason to doubt it.
The Azure Tree, the final form of the artificial septarian. How unfathomable that such a thing could sprout from the delusions of man.
Am I correct in assuming that even you don't know what kind of power it's capable of?
Yes. All my senses tell me is that there is something extraordinary about the blue light it emits. It holds ascendancy over all elements, time, space, and mirage included.
The Croy family manufactured the Septarian of Zero as a facsimile of the Septarian of Mirage. Could it be that the power to control space and time was included in the process?
I cannot profess to hold any insight on what the Septarian is capable of. Simply put, it would be to our benefit to assume that nothing is beyond its limits.
You're kidding.
A power of that magnitude would rival even Adios herself. Whatever the case, it doesn't change what we have to do. Arios and Maribel, Mr. Grimwood, and everyone standing with them. We're going to find out what it is they're really after. And then we're taking Kia back.
Exactly. Without a doubt.
Oh, heck yeah! This is starting to give me goosebumps. In a good way, of course.
Grace, what are you still doing here? Shouldn't you have disembarked with Speaker McDowell?
Can it, mister? You can't tell me what to do.
I mean, she's not 100% wrong, because technically the police force doesn't exist. But
Not even that. This isn't even their own vessel.
Yeah.
accurate, yes.
I've got a duty to give Crossbellans the facts, and there's no better place to find them than on the front lines. So let me do my job, and that front page feature is good as yours. This can hardly end well.
I hate to change the subject, but we'd better get a head start on prepping up.
You're right. There's no telling what could be waiting for us there.
Fighting on the ground has ceased, so there's no place in the state we can't get to with the Merkaba. You give the order if there's anywhere in particular you would need to visit. Will do.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Alright, give me a sec.
So,
Alrighty. Thank y'all for hanging out. I appreciate it. We are going to go raid Lost Initiative. We're doing D&D, and we don't have D&D this week, so we're gonna go raid them. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I have no idea if I'm going to do anything the rest of this week yet. So I will let you all know once I know. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.